while I came in via the steps today, this is a fully accessible building. So if you come around to the back, there's a ramp. So I came in and got my DCLA card about a week ago, which was as simple as giving them my name and email address. And I made an appointment. I'm here today to look at some of the archive material relating to queer history in the Dublin and Irish collection here at the Dublin City Library and Archive. So this is absolutely fascinating. I'm looking at some of the small ads here from throughout Dublin's history, and there's some really, really interesting bits. Obviously, you have to have clean, dry hands to be looking at this stuff, and you have these fabulous beads to weigh down the page so that everything is undamaged and that it can be here for many years to come. It's really interesting. I, particularly in Pride Month, wanted to come and see some of the material that was here relating to queer history. And it's absolutely fascinating. You can really see how attitudes have changed, and even the vocabulary that we would use has changed. So for instance, there's an advertisement here for a trans disco. And it's just fabulous to see that that's been something that's been advertised and in the papers for so long and so interesting. But of course, the language in this is slightly different than some of the language that we would use today. But it's a real treat to be here, getting to look at all of these pieces and see that, you know, it's the small things that have become really interesting over time. And of course, you know, you don't have to be an academic historian to come here and have a look at this stuff. Personally, I'm just someone who has an interest, and I'm delighted when the archivists have been so helpful today in setting out all of this material for me and in giving me advice on how to look at it and to treat it appropriately. And if anyone is interested in making a visit here, I would absolutely recommend it. Just walk in and let the fabulous archivists know what you're interested in looking at, and they'll help you out, just like they did for me.